Weirdo. What is going on, guys? It has been a hot minute, like just over a month since my last upload. I've just been busy for the most part, just working. My girlfriend took me to see Suicide Boys in Montreal. And then other than that, just been working, dealing with other stuff, and just doing typical adult-esque stuff. But unfortunately, you can probably guess it, it's getting to be that time of year where winter hits. You gotta replace the 200 treadwear tires. I've been driving, like, it's still driving on these. Like in the morning, it's kind of cold, like -2, -3. Shouldn't really be driving on them because they're essentially hockey pucks at that point. Yeah, today we're finally gonna get up. I'm gonna swap them out before I have to like swap them out in an emergency because there's a foot of snow, which is, if you're from around here, you'll definitely know that can't happen. The beauty part of having nice winter wheels is the fact that you don't have to have the crappy excuse of, oh, that's just my winter setup. Because now, like, my winter setup goes hard as fuck. The car has developed it hasn't developed an issue, but we noticed something today when I was getting an oil change at XS company. I will get into that. I got a little bit of an issue there. Other than that though, the car has been great. Zero issues that I can think of right now, other than this typical crappy Honda QC, which I've been meaning to find out how to actually fix that. But with the winter tires, we're also gonna pull out the carpeted floor mats and give the interior a nice little clean and wipe down because it's getting kind of gross in there, and I even saw a spider web there today, so that's due. We'll clean that up and everything too. Here's Ivy driving me up the wall already. Came home to digging up my plant again. That like myth of like cats hating tinfoil, yeah, not true, it's a myth. She took the tinfoil right off the damn plant and just dug up a bunch of dirt again. Or my cat's just weird and she likes tinfoil, doesn't like catnip. She's a weird one. But I'm gonna quit dragging this out. We're gonna get the car on the ramps over there and then we're gonna get this started. This should roughly only take like 15 minutes top. Alright, I'm pretty sure I accidentally recorded everything as a time lapse there, so that might be a shot. But whatever. I shouldn't have to tell a lot of you to pre-crack your... Oh, looks like my one light is about to die. Give me 1 second. There. My lighting game lately has been a million times better than it used to be. Now, I'm gonna hopefully remember this and not forget. But, oh boy. Wear bars. They're at the wear bars, but I'll definitely still be using them for a little bit next year. Not bad wear for just under 20,000 kilometers on it. So, can't really complain. All right. I was just thinking it, and I almost did it. Gotta remember to, oh, the hub ring stuck right to the hub. Beautiful. Now the age-old question, Ivy, I really need you to be quiet, dude. Okay. This one should be driver's side, yeah. It was kind of a good practice while most car guys will know this, like while you're taking tires off or wheels off, take a good look in there to see if there's anything concerning, but seems how I just had this at XS earlier today. Other than my alignment spec, which we will be talking about shortly here, everything looks good. Brakes are fine. Brakes look good. I could clean those off a little bit better, but whatever. First one going on. Luckily, there's no weird tire things going on with these, so we're just gonna throw them on. I will mention these are gonna look a million times better with the proper lug nuts this year. So those crappy black Gorilla lugs I had on last year. One thing I need to pick up this year is the center caps for these wheels, because there's nothing uglier than having nice, bright, beautiful red Advans But then you got these ugly axle nuts just poking out. I had intention of getting them last year, but I think it's got a little busy with everything, and then kind of didn't really care either. But this year, for winter, even though I'm aware I'm already on Advans, but we're going for more style points this winter. So I can't race, I gotta at least look good. You get it. All right, one and done right now. You tell right now it looks way better with the nice titanium lugs from XS. If they have a link on their website or something, I'll link them in the description because they're a beautiful product. And I love supporting local businesses if I can, so. But yeah, they look good with the nice new rotors and everything. Now we will get on to the back one. I'm gonna bring the light over here. So other wheel's done. Looks good so far. It'll look better when it's not in the air. This is the issue that we found at XS today. So you notice here, like it makes contact here, but then it gets high and then low. High, low. It's like it's matching the bigger tread here, but then digging, like it scrubbed away this inner tread here. And yeah, what do you think, Ivy? Yeah, I think it's fucked too. But yeah, it's across the whole tire. There's no cord showing, like it's not bad toe or anything like that. But if I'm correct, it's just called scrubbing, which apparently is due to not enough toe. But when we got underneath the car, we checked all the suspension play. There was no obvious suspects of what the issue could be here, and it was both both rears like this. The fronts were fine for the most part, but I might have commented on this before, but I did notice that these were very loud, and I was told, XS told me like this would kind of explain it why it's so loud like that. It's just a weird way for it to wear. I've never seen anything like that before. But then again, maybe, because if you can see here on my ZE40s that I had a blowout on a couple years ago, it's kind of the similar thing for the most part. Now is apparently due just to, like, somehow the one corner on my Evo, it just got bad toe, just on the one corner somehow. It must have just came loose or something. Luckily, it didn't happen to me like when I was in Seattle or anything like that, but it happened to me on the way to work in the summertime, so it wasn't that bad. But I kind of feel it might be related to what that is. But like I said, on the rack, on the alignment rack, it was still within spec, like nothing was effed up or anything like that. And but yeah, but I do have an appointment for next week. We're gonna put on the alignment rack, just do fresh alignment, get some fresh stuff in there, and then maybe see if something just got messed up or something. Yeah, Ivy thinks so too. But yeah, we're gonna lower this on the ground, torque these wheels up, and then we're gonna do the other side, and then we're pretty much done with the wheels. So yeah, we're gonna look at the other side of the rear tire, and it's doing the exact same thing. Like, I think I get a little bit of a better angle here. Like, it's, again, high here, low here. So it's like a ramp every single time, every single tread. And it's weird. Other than those ZE40s, that's probably why I have the weird road noise I do, because of that. But yeah, hopefully my friends or like Garrett, anyone in the comments, you know what that's from? Let me know. I've heard that this is a potential problem on the FK8 chassis as well. But if that's the case, I'm just gonna have to just stay on top of it and like just change my tires, or change my rotate my tires every 5,000 km, every oil change kind of thing. But yeah, let me know. And then you torque your wheels to 80 foot-pounds. I go 82 just in case. Ooh, I need an extension. Going for a quick little jaunt to basically get Ivy some food and just make sure everything's all good here. If you know, you know. Well, I got here, but apparently it goes at 8, and it is 8:36. So Ivy's got some wet food, so she'll do for the night. But yeah, we're gonna wash the car now, but I'm gonna do a quick little lug check to make sure everything's all good, and then do a couple pulls, and then we're gonna go wash the car. Well, here it is in the under the lights after the car wash. Car desperately needs a wipe down, a proper wipe down. I haven't hand washed this thing in forever, but I definitely forgot how much I love how much the red pops on here. It really sets the theme. My only actual complaint with these wheels is just the paint, powder coat, whatever it is. I think it's just paint. took an absolute shit kicking last winter. Like, I'm not sure if it's just kind of shitty paint or powder coat, or if I just got a few dings and rocks or something. But like, yeah, like there's some here, there. Again, they are just winter wheels, so I shouldn't care. But like, when you spend that much on wheels, you kind of don't expect the paint to chip that easily, right? Now, I did say I was going to detail and do like an interior detail and take out the floor mats and put the rubber floor mats in, but I'm dead tired. It is 9 o'clock already. I haven't even showered yet from work. We're going to continue this video tomorrow, so I will see you tomorrow. We're going to finish the rest of this. Well, tomorrow turned into like 3 days later, just because simply, life happens, man. Got a little busy on the weekend, couldn't get into giving this thing a quick little detail on the interior. As you can see, it's got a little dirty because it was like sleeting, snowing, everything outside tail. But yeah, we're gonna give this thing a quick little wipe down. My favorite product to use is this, the Premium Cockpit by Nextzet. It doesn't leave like a glossy finish or anything like that. It leaves a nice little matte slash, like, it doesn't leave a gloss, which is what I like. I hate that greasy gloss that happens after. And then we're gonna give a quick little vacuum there because this interior is disgusting. Put the rubber floor mats in, and then yeah, we'll get into more what I saw at the shop on Friday. It's a good thing I started doing this because I didn't realize how dirty the steering wheel is. See, look at this. It's pretty clean for the most part. Get the steering wheel a good wipe down. Ew. I didn't realize it was that bad. I didn't even really feel that bad, but really glad we're doing this now. Or it's actually just the leather bleeding. Cause like, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on camera, but there's red here, black. So I'm not sure if that's dirt or if that's just the leather bleeding. So let me know in the comments if these are known for bleeding. I'm not sure. I've never had this happen before. All my other leather steering wheels never did this before. So if someone can let me know if this is a common thing, be more reason to get rid of this steering wheel because I really don't want it. Probably can't see, but I know they're not like spotless clean. It's because I still gotta take them to the car wash and like rinse them down, because I did that before I took them out, but they kind of got dusty in the garage. But it's definitely a much cleaner look right now than the carpet floor mat. And again, you probably can't even see if I can shine a light and makes it a little bit better or not. Hopefully you can see that. Looks again, it's a little dusty because it's been sitting in the garage all year, but once the first trip to the car wash, it will be again cleaned up out. See if Ivy inspects it, give the old Ivy approval. We'll see if there's a little bit of a, looks a million times better than it did before. No dust anymore. Nice and clean. The not so clean or just dusty rubber floor mats, all season floor mats, but everything's nice and clean again. And we're ready for another winter. So I'd like to kind of get into more about like the whole rear tire thing that happened with like the ridges and how it's there. I'm kind of stumped. The only thing I can see is maybe the alignment. The toe was slightly out enough that over 20,000 K, it would just cause like that minimal of damage. Because if it was anything more, it'd be a lot more significant. I feel it would have corded out these tires a lot faster or something along those lines. I can't even pinpoint if, since I had the tires on the car, if there was because there was always a loud hum with the tires, and then a lot of people told me it was just the noise of RS4s, and that's kind of what you get with these tires, so I didn't really think much of it. But then after I saw this, what happened, I was very unsure if that noise was always there or if it just developed and then I noticed it, but I can't remember for the life. Regardless, both sides of like fronts and rears are junk. These are cupped out. Like I could use these, but even then, like they're chunking out. Like they're down to the wear bars. I usually do wear out tires like right to the, like basically till I blow them for the most part, or until like I can't use them at all anymore. But I'm thinking about, I'm going to be going the Vitour P1s. Those are supposed to be an unreal, phenomenal tire, and then pretty decently priced, but I know they have gone up in price. I think for 265, 3518, they're like 1800-ish last time I checked. That was a little while ago. The other thing I did find with the car when I had it up in the air at XS, I kind of wish I had my camera at the time, but I found out that this car has a ghetto-ass rigged resonator delete. There's just, in the mid pipe, there's just a random chunk of pipe cut out, crappy little garbage exhaust shop weld in there, and then that would, I never expected that just because the car is very quiet. There's maybe a little bit of a throaty sound to it, but nothing that I would really write home to. So yeah, it's got a resonator delete, and that's why it sounds better, I guess. I'm not sure what a stock one sounds like now. I thought this was 100% stock exhaust. Before Ivy interrupted me, when I was shopping for the Evo back in the day when it was brand new, I had lots of people kind of like say I should get one used, which in theory I probably should have, because a lot at the time there was a lot on the market for ones that were like a year or 2 years old. They had like intercooler, like the basic mods on it, and I probably would have got it for like half price. But I'll die on this hill until Ivy, go away. You don't need to climb up on the car. You keep scratching it. I don't know if you can see those, but she's been leaving little gashes in the damn car. No, go away. You don't need to climb up there. Here. There. Basically, it just validates my whole thing of, if you're gonna buy a performance car like the Evo, Type R, any sort of like more expensive car, like anything over like 40, 50 grand, if you can, and if you can justify it, and if you can make it happen, I'd say get it new, just because there's no better feeling than knowing it hasn't been bastardized. There isn't anything hidden in the car that you're gonna find out later that's gonna be a surprise. You know exactly what is there, how it should be. There's like a benchmark of perfect, basically. 80 grand cars in 2025 is the new 60 grand, which is disgusting to think about, but that's just the market we're in right now. But that's gonna be it for the most part for this one. It was kind of a weird one. I wanted to have this all banged out in one day, but I kind of got bagged on after the first day, after working all day and everything like that. This is just a winter prep video. I do have some stuff coming in. We have some mods happening, exterior, interior. I'm trying to stay away from doing any performance mods this winter, just because there's something I'd like to do, a little bit of a series, if you will, if I can. You know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment if you dig the winter Advans. Is there something other wheel you'd like to see this car on, or any other car on? Tell me what your winter car is. Tell me what your winter tires are. Tell me what your winter wheels are. I'd like to know. Let's see what everyone's running out there. Thanks. I'll see you on the next one. Ivy really does love this car specifically. I don't know what it is. Or she likes the garage. I don't know.